You're here with the Mouse Vibes. We're back at Universal Studios Hollywood for a Halloween Horror Night update. We're exactly 1 month away from Universal's premiere event of the year, and I couldn't be more excited. So let's go check out the current construction process on each of the mazes, show you the newest Halloween Horror Night merchandise, and speculate on the remaining mazes that have yet to be announced. Welcome back to another Mouse Vibes video. So stoked to be back at Universal Studios Hollywood for a Halloween Horror Night update. Usually Ashley and I don't do Halloween Horror Night updates.
I don't want to do that.
Last year was our first year not even doing Halloween Horror Nights, but any haunt ever in our whole life, and we absolutely fell in love with it. So we're gonna go around and check out all the different mazes today, soak it up, and get you guys kind of ready for Halloween Horror Nights this year. Beetlejuice!
Yeah.
Are you ready for Halloween Horror Nights? We're 1 month away, man.
Please, come on, I can't wait.
Come on, Horror Nights.
I miss all my friends. A lot of those people I went to college with, and we only get together that one time out of the year. It's sad, but unfortunately, that's how it goes, working and all that kind of stuff. It takes you away. I'm sure the rest of the viewing public understands that.
Oh, we all get it. We're excited to party with you, Beetlejuice.
Oh, I can't wait. Come on down. Wait, do I have to say all of your names separately 3 times, or?
Yeah, all of it if you could.
Good. That seemed arduous, I'm not gonna lie.
All right, you guys heard it there first. Beetlejuice is super stoked. I didn't realize that he went to college like Frankenstein and everyone else for Halloween Horror Nights. How cool is that? It's gonna be like a little class reunion here, and we're gonna be there to crash it. Let's go check out the first maze on the upper lot located in the Waterworld Stunt Show Q. This has been announced already. This is going to be the Horrors of Blumhouse, which is a combination in the movie Freaky with Vince Vaughn.
This is like 3 gallons of pee. This guy's bladder is huge.
And Black Phone starring Ethan Hawke. It's awesome that they're going to use a combination of 2 Blumhouse movies and bring this maze to life. Last year, this location was the home for Halloween 4, which was one of our absolute favorite mazes. Right here where you see the Waterworld Stunt Show sign is actually the exit for the maze. Last year, this was the scariest part. They had a bunch of different Michael Myers in a mirror room coming at you. I cannot wait for this. It seems like Halloween Horror Nights and Blumhouse Productions have a great relationship. We even got to see The Purge last year on the tram. This is one to definitely look forward to. Let's stay on the upper lot and head over to Hudson's Gate. This used to be the former home to the Walking Dead attraction, which was a walkthrough maze open year-round. In 2019, unfortunately, this attraction closed forever, and it's now become the permanent home for Scooby and the gang for photo ops. Unfortunately, Scooby and the gang aren't here today, and that has me wondering, is this attraction opening up again? Is The Walking Dead coming back, or should we expect something new? The gang is missing, the mystery machine is missing, something is afoot here at the Hudson Gate, something must be happening over here, hopefully not The Walking Dead. During the Horror Night panel at Midsummer Scream, John Murney mentioned a new original story was coming to Universal Studios Hollywood this year.
Do you want to hear a Hollywood ghost story? Do you want to hear an old Hollywood ghost story? Okay. The local newspapers in Hollywood have this headline: Lillian Von Drake, the heiress to the Von Drake oil family fortune, has announced that she's getting married to a man named Maxie DeVille. Maxie starts to work on a luxury hotel. It's up in the Hollywood Hills. It's just directly below the famous Hollywood Land real estate development sign. And then, only a few months after that, tragedy strikes. Dottie, the maid, is found swinging by her neck in the elevator. Dolly, the cook, is found with her head in the oven. An apparent double suicide. But then more stuff happens. Mildred Van Horn, the mother-in-law, is found dead in her bathtub, electrocuted when a radio accidentally falls into it. And then tragedy strikes again. Lillian DeVille, formerly Van Horn, dies in a freak fire in her bedroom. And that's all I'm gonna say. Stay tuned, boys and girls.
Some are speculating this original story idea could come to the Walking Dead attraction. I have a feeling that it might go to the Terror Tram. John Murdy mentioned part of the story takes place at a hotel. I feel like the Bates Motel might fit in perfectly with that. I'm sure an official announcement from Universal Studios Hollywood is coming soon. And just a few feet away, sandwiched in between the Palace Deli and Market and the Mel's Drive-In, is the Parisian Courtyard. This space is utilized every year for one of the mazes on the upper lot. Last year, this was the home of The Bride of Frankenstein, our favorite maze of 2021. Even though Universal hasn't made an official announcement on what this maze will be, many Halloween Horror Night experts are saying this will be La Llorona. La Llorona was a popular maze in 2012, so this fan favorite could make another return. So even though this house hasn't been officially announced yet, I feel confident confident in saying this will be La Llorona. I know it's a no to give confirmation before Universal actually does it. Judging from the facade and previous videos I had seen, it's all but certain this is La Llorona. Frank! Frank, it's you! And it's your bride! Did I just catch you guys? Couple alert, hot couple alert, everyone knows it. Aww. You guys look so awesome together. Oh, yep, not awkward at all. All right, I hope to see you guys at Halloween Horror Nights, especially you, Frank. You're my favorite. Everyone knows it. Thanks, Frank.
Favorite?
Oh, you heard that?
Yes, I heard that. That is the sonic hearing, I guess.
Well, let's rewind it. Dracula, you're my favorite.
How dare you?
We ran into all our favorite people. Frankenstein, the Bride of Frankenstein, Dracula, Beetlejuice. All of them are so stoked for Halloween Horror Nights. Let's continue to look around all the mazes and see the construction updates. Let's head over to the Curious George parking lot located at the far end of City Walk. This space is going to be utilized for 2 confirmed mazes, one being Scarecrow the Reaping, the other one is Halloween with Michael Myers. This area visibly has the most work happening right now. There's a ton of lumber in place, lights are being brought out for the perimeter, and there's storage boxes located at both of the mazes. I think those are going to be props located inside. Each of them are numbered and locked specifically, probably for storing purposes. Let's just start here at Scarecrow the Reaping. This maze originally premiered in Orlando at their Halloween Horror Night event a few years back and was a fan favorite. At Midsummer Scream, John Murdy announced that this maze would be making its way over to Hollywood for the very first time, but it's not going to look exactly the same. Look out for new characters, new set designs, and even a new story. I cannot wait to experience this. Let's check out maze number 2 in the Curious George parking lot, Halloween. This maze is actually based on the original Halloween film by John Carpenter, probably the most iconic Halloween movie of all time. This maze is actually premiered before Halloween Horror Nights and was another fan favorite. There are so many epic scenes in that movie, iconic scenes. Do we get to stab Michael Myers in the face with a hanger? Yes, please. From this angle, we can't get the greatest look at the Halloween maze right in front of us. This side profile shot does show a house, and you can see a jack-o'-lantern out front. I wonder if we're gonna get some type of LED screens in the windows to show Michael Myers roaming around the upstairs. At Midsummer Scream this year, there was a Halloween house located inside the Hall of Shadows that looked exactly like this. It had LED screens in front and even a jump scare with Michael Myers. Hopefully something like that comes to this house. We'll have to wait and see. Also, something I noticed in the lot below the Curious George parking lot, there seems to be a lot of pallets and kegs and even a food stand in preparation for Halloween Horror Nights. I don't remember a food stand being placed in the Curious George parking lot last year. So the food stand is called Killer Snacks, serving up jumbo donuts and candy apples. I have a feeling that this is actually going to go towards the lower lot and be part of the Killer Clowns maze. Even though this maze hasn't been announced yet, it feels like it fits better in that area where the old Texas Chainsaw Barbecue was last year. Oh my gosh, Dracula! Are you ready for Halloween Horror Nights?
I am always ready for the Halloween Horror Nights.
That's what I'm talking about. I heard you have a maze this year. Whoa, all right, well, I'm excited
You
to see
know
it.
how we are. We cannot divulge any secrets.
Oh, okay.
You have to bring that lovely neck closer in order to really find out what the experience
I'm good
is going to
on
be
that.
like. No, come.
I'm good, I trust you. I'll see you then.
You take away all my fun.
Even though Dracula was playing coy, we do know for a fact he has a maze coming to the lower lot right behind the Mummy attraction. This maze is called Monsters Legend Collide with Dracula, the Wolfman, and the Mummy. This is actually the very first time these legends are appearing together. The original monster mazes have become a fan favorite, and it's almost tradition that they get Slash from Guns N' Roses to do the music, and this year's no exception. This maze will actually premiere at both Orlando and Hollywood, with Orlando getting the part 1 of the story and Hollywood getting the part 2 of it. It's great that they have a continuation story that goes from coast to coast, and John Murdy explained that there's a ton of Easter eggs from all 3 legendary monsters in here. Looking at the front of the facade, the signage says a la carte trading. A la carte is actually Dracula spelled backwards. This is a reference from the movie Son of Dracula. Monsters Legends Collide is actually one of 3 mazes on the lower lot this year. Over in Soundstage 29, The Weeknd is taking up residence. Little is known about this maze so far, but we do know this maze is premiering in Orlando as well. This maze was heavily rumored all year long, and for some people it came out of left field. Most people I don't think make a connection with The Weeknd and Halloween or even Halloween Horror Nights. I'm anxious to see what kind of crowd The Weeknd is able to draw at both coasts. I have a feeling this is going to be a make or break maze at Halloween Horror Nights. You're either going to love it or hate it. No in between. Over behind Soundstage 29 is another rumored maze. The rumor is this is going to be Killer Clowns from Outer Space, another fan favorite from a few years ago. Many fans are speculating this from the tent that you can see from the studio tram tour. Also on the lower lot, the character shop has shut down. This has nothing to do with Halloween Horror Nights. I looked at the trimming on the windows and they're being painted green, similar to the shops on the upper lot. So potentially we'll have more than one Super Nintendo World store on the lower lot, one being located within the land and the other one just outside of it. Alright, and that's gonna wrap up our update for Halloween Horror Nights here at Universal Studios Hollywood. We showed you the current construction status on all the mazes here and what to look forward to on your next visit. We're only a month away from Halloween Horror Nights and I couldn't be more excited. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. It really helps us grow, and if not, thanks for stopping by.